Frezzo's number 22 sits on the inside of the racetrack. Outside him, that will be the 111J of AJ St. Mary. Tyler Collette, number 25, Justin Booth, the 272 machine, are in row number 2. Corey Collette, number 21, will sit inside our third row. David Liscombe will be outside him in the number 97 machine. Kevin Duffany, the 3D, and Zach McCauley's 22 will round out the field. Jared Gilson also into the lineup late here in the 22J. So Jared Gilson also out there. So 3 number 22s in one heat race here for the Thunder Stock Division. Off turn number 4, green flag will wave. Tony Frezzo's going to take that inside front row starting position. He'll work off turn number 2 down the back stretch very quickly. Justin Boat. Oh, we got a car around middle of the back stretch. Way out of racing shape. They work off turn number 3 and 4. It looks like caution flag's going to have to come out as they come down the front stretch here. Score lap number 1 with yellow flag is going to wave. Tyler Collette, the number 25, facing the wrong direction, middle of the speedway, just midway down the backstretch. He's off on the grass in the infield.
Did they leave?
So 1 lap in.
22 went slow
6 lap
down.
heat race action, getting it fired up. Tyler Collette will pull away, get back into the field. The 272 of Justin Boat very quickly working his way up into spot number 2. Tony Frezzo, your leader. The 111J of AJ St. Mary. The 111J of AJ St. Mary, that's what he said. He's holding on to spot number 3. Then it would be the number 21 of Corey Vlad. The next car in line, Zach McCauley's number 22 out there as well. The field gets doubled up one more time. Track safety lights going off. Get ready to go back to green flag racing action. One of 2 each for the Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thunder Stock Division here this evening. Last time we were here, Justin Pope took home the win in the 272 machine.
Oh, that's a man over there.
Looking to back that up here with his second win in a row out of Hannibal, New York. Normally runs down in the central part of New York State, but he has been up here a couple times this year. He also travels out to Ohio in the Midwest to run a Midwest 4-cylinder series out there. Green flag coming out as they work off turn number 4. Your leader, Tony Frezzo, choosing to go to the outside on the restart. He drives the field down to turn number 1 and 2. Now he'll come down the speedway right in front of the 272 of Justin Pope. Pope looking right at the back bumper as exit turn number 2. Down the back table head, Corey Vlad driving up to spot number 3. Vlad went to the outside in the 21 machine. Started 5th in the field. He's up to the 3 position in front of AJ St. Mary, the number 22. Of Zach McCauley very quickly closing in on this battle now. McCauley going to the outside of turn number 1 and 2. He'll try the outside of the speedway, wags it just a little bit, but able to hold on to it. Kevin Duffany chases him off turn number 2. Then it's David Liscombe tracing the inside of the 22 of we've got Jared Gilson, the other 22. We've got 3 22s out on the speedway. So I believe it's Gilson and the other 22 as they head down to the turn number 2. Battle continues out in front of the field. Tony Frezzo trying to hold off a hard charging Justin Pope as they go down into turn number 3. Justin's dad, the former street stocks champion here at the Canyon Speedway a number of years back in the number 27 machine. Dave Pope, he's here watching tonight as they work off turn number 2. Justin Pope goes to the outside of the racetrack. Cross flags up. Parallel flags up. They go to turn number 1 and 2. Off turn number 2, Pope down to the bottom of the racetrack. The 272 looking to the inside of the 22 and Tony Frezzo. Frezzo trying to hold him off. He'll steer it right through the middle of the speedway. Left it drift a little bit. Pope trying to make a stick to the inside. Can he find something on the bottom? Not quite there yet. As he goes to the inside, gets the nose along, but Frezzo holds him off at the line. Into turn number 3 and 4. This next time, we're going to caution out over in
Yellow, turn forward.
That is Corey Vlad, the number 21 machine, as he's looking up the hill, and the 22 of Zach McCauley also involved, as they will both get out of shape. In turn number 4, caution flag is going to come out over the speedway. So everybody fired up except the 22 of Macaulay, who's still sitting at the top of turn number 4, maybe just waiting.
Yeah,
for
Becky
the
was
field
doing
to
cooking and
slide
waiting
by.
on
Maybe
table
the
both.
yellow, just as you said that, he'll get it fired back up and rejoin the field.
She did fire up the girl.
5 laps in, 1 more lap to go here. First of 2 heat races
I
for the
was-
Martian Gibbons TLC
I
Real
pulled
Estate
up,
Thunder
parked, and
Stock
walked
Division.
in.
Our
I didn't even
four-cylinder
notice
Frenchie
anything saying that they were closed.
Oh, there did. I heard Becky.
added to the show just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, oh.
Decent numbers here to represent the 4-cylinder cars tonight from
Well,
all
I know.
over northern and
I know
central
more than got in and
North.
sit down
White
and
flag
then
will be
he
displayed
comes
to get ready
Stu.
to go back to
He
green.
sit down, then in come Doc. After that, Becky said, well, I knew you 3 were coming, so I was waiting for you. I poured some coffees, picked up some tables.
Some track safety lights going off. We get ready to go back at it one more time with the Martian Gibbons and TLC Real Estate Thunder Stock Division. As you said, 5 laps in, 1 more to go for the first of 2 qualifying heats for the 4-cylinder cars here tonight.
Wayne?
Justin Vogt, your leader. Quick time for him
He
so
was
far,
in the back washing dishes.
24.474.
He was out waiting to counter off.
Tony Frezzo, your leader this time, chooses to go to the inside of the speedway. Green and white will wave together off turn number 4. Tony Frezzo jumps back out to the lead as they'll go to turn number 2 for the final time.
No.
On turn number 2, they will dance.
Two of them
The
around.
272, Justin Vogt, Jason Sim, AJ St. Mary holding on to the 3rd spot. Kevin Duffany in the 4th position. Here comes Corey Collette driving back into the top 5. They work off turn number 4 this time. Checkered flag will be coming out, checkered and yellow together. And Tony Frezzo is going to score the win. Justin Vogt's going to come on second. Third will be AJ St. Mary. The 4th spot's going to go to Kevin Duffany. He'll be followed by Corey Glad in the number 21 machine.
Where are they racing this weekend? I can't remember.
So one more qualifying
But
event
not
for the
Phil?
Martian Gibbons TLC
Huh?
Real Estate Thunder Stock Division as they get ready to
Oh,
roll
yeah?
off the top of turn number 4.
Had some good races in there. A couple races.
Starting inside row number 1, that will be the 14B of Scott Duffany. He'll lead the field to the green flag. Outside will be the 111. That's Tony St. Mary, or Pops as they like to call him. Pops St. Mary will be on the outside. Steve Smith, number 16, is going to start inside row number 2. Jared Gilson was supposed to be on the outside, but I think Gilson was in that last race. So the 11J of Justin Burns will be on the outside. Mike Greenfield in the 11A will go to the outside of row number 2. Burns to the inside. Now Francis White in the number 60 will round out the field. Again, 6 laps will be the distance. Lights off on the Bob Johnson Auto Group face truck here as they will pull off on the back stretch. We get ready to go to green again. Michael Clare looking the field over as they inch their way down towards turn of number 3 and 4. Mike looks him over. Green flag is in the air. Off turn number 4, 3 wide down the front stretch. Steve Smith went to the bottom of the racetrack. Mike Greenfield goes to the outside of Greenfield, who started outside row number 2, is going to find himself up to the front of the field. He takes him out turn number 2 down the back. One car way out of shape over on the backstretch in a cloud of dust. That is the 14D of Scott Duffany and the 111 of Tony St. Mary. They're both going to get way off the racetrack. Caution flag will come out. They both did get them fired up, drove right back onto the speedway, but they were going to be right in front of our leaders. So caution flag will wave.
Yeah, why not pay these kids? I mean, I realize they're getting a free education.
Steve Burns stepping back up into the booth here, said he's picking some corn over there. A little agricultural racing here tonight. The white flag being displayed to the field as they come off turn number 4. We're getting ready to go back to green once again. Final qualifying heat for the Marshall Gibbons TLC Thunderstock division.
What happened to
Jeff, I think the explanation is simple. They were just checking to see if the corn was knee high about doing so. I think that's simply
That's a great call, Steve. Good call right there. Consies coming up. We've got modified consies coming up. We've got a B main for the, or not a B main, but we do have the dash for cash for the Empire Super Sprint. So still a lot of racing before we get into our features here tonight. Track safety lights off once again as we get ready to go back to green. Mike Greenfield, your leader, the 11-8 to the inside. Steve Smith will be outside him in the number 16. Off turn number 3 and 4, green flag back in the air one more time. So Greenfield out to the front of the field, the 11-8, takes him off turn number 2 down the backstretch. Kevin Greenfield, I believe, in the 17, they didn't give it that in the lineup. But last time we were here in the 17 was Matt Zyra, so we'll have to check and see who was saddled up into the number 17 right here tonight. But Mike Greenfield's going to bring him down the front stretch. Steve Smith going to the inside. He'll hold on to spot number 3. Justin Burns chases him. Burns the 11J right through the middle of the speedway. Holds on to spot number 4 as he tries to reel in the 2 cars in front of him. Francis White, mechanical problems, slow down to turn number 1 and 2. That car normally a lot quicker in the field. This time as they go to turn number 4, parallel, cross flags route, we're going to be halfway home down the front stretch. Mike Greenfield continuing to show the way. Now jumping up into the number 2 spot, that is Steve Smith, the number 16. He'll go to the bottom. Now he drifts right up in front of the Kevin Greenfield, number 17. As they work on turn number 2 down the backstretch, they will go. Smith's going to hold on to the number 2 spot. Justin Burns watching this battle unfold in front of him. They go to turn number 3 and 4. Mike Greenfield all the way to the outside, comes up next to the concrete wall, parallel flags up, just 2 more trips around the speedway. He'll take him down into turn number 1 and 2. Steve Smith trying to hold on to that second spot. Kevin Greenfield 17 as they work off turn 2. He said that maybe Matt Zyra in the 17, not sure, we didn't have him on our lineup here tonight. But Matt was in it the last time we were here. They work off turn number 4 down the front stretch. White flag is out, just one more trip around. 4 more turns of the wheel. Mike Greenfield takes him down to turn number 1 and 2. Steve Smith comfortably into the number 2 spot. They work off turn number 2 this time. The 17 of Greenfield holding on to the 3rd position. Justin Burns follows them as they work off turn number 2 down the backfield, getting stretched out down the backstretch.
No.
Mike Greenfield's going to bring him into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is going to wave. Greenfield's going to score the win. Steve Smith will be second. Kevin
He's in there.
Greenfield
He's out there just make them all stay
Justin Burns.
Stay lined up.
4th spot, excuse me.